I have a lot of things to say about Jeanette McCurdy's new book. A lot of fucking things to say. And I don't even know where to start. I don't want to spoil it for you because I want you to buy the book. You need to buy this book. I got 3 copies. I got the ebook, I got the audiobook, and I got the hardcover because this girl deserves all the support in the world. And I'm going to tell you why. She endured so much bullshit at the hands of workers at Nickelodeon, at the hands of her own mother. Her own mother. There's this one part in the book where she says, a lot of people are like, oh, you only get one mother, you should love her. And she said something very wise along the lines of, yeah, that's what makes my situation so horrible, is that you only get one mother, and the one I got wasn't the best. Because her mom was not. No, her mom, you know what? I'm glad her mom died too. Because no, people like that don't deserve to have kids. She literally made her 10-year-old. Her mother made her anorexic when she was 10 years old because, you know what? You're just going to have to read the book because I don't want to give spoilers. But this woman did so much to this poor girl. Like, so fucking much. And it's just like, it's so sad the way she talks about it, because you can see the switch from her idolizing her mother and thinking her mother, you know, has like only her best interests at heart, to her going to therapy and realizing that, wait, my mom was abusive. You know what I mean? Like, when she makes that realization, oh my God, it's insane. And you guys really need to read this book. It's wild. Like, I commend her for literally getting all of like millennials and like some of Gen Z to like go out and buy a book and read, because literally, who's doing that these days? I don't know. Not a lot of people really are out here reading books like that nowadays. People are so like into social media and scrolling mindlessly on their phone, on their little Palm computer. In my opinion, not a lot of people are going out and fucking reading books these days, okay? Not a lot of people are like going to Barnes and Noble and being like, hey, do you have this book? Unless it's for school. You know what I mean? So having this, like, this is a cultural reset. This is literally a cultural reset. Mark my words. Mark my words. This is literally a cultural reset, because we're going to start seeing a lot of child actors now, not like all at once, slowly. There's going to be kids that were exploited as children, exploited by their parents to, you know, be stars or be little whatevers. Just, you know what I mean? I feel so bad for like childhood stars. I really do. I really fucking do, because that does a number on you. Literally, being a kid and being in the spotlight is so hard. Like, I literally only have clout because of my ex, and out of nowhere, like, random ass people on the internet knew who I was. Like, literally, I'm a nobody. I'm like literally a negative Z-list like person. I like got clout, or like, you know, clout like at 22. And even then, it was a lot. It was a lot for me to even handle and comprehend, because you have people constantly like telling you who you are when you know that's not who you are, but you have people constantly telling you, oh, you're this, you're that, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. People who have never met you a day in their lives. They think they know your life story without having ever spoken to you, without having ever had a conversation with you. You know what I mean? People are fucking insane. You're all insane. You know who you are if you make assumptions about people because of what you've seen or heard about them on the internet and like have literally never talked to them once in their life. You're a shitty person, and I hate you. As I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying. I have ADHD, so like I go on tangents. What was I saying?
3 hours later.
What was I saying? Fuck. Being a childhood star seems so terrifying. So terrifying. Because imagine being 13 years old. Imagine there's millions of people. Some of them love you, some of them hate you. And they all have very strong opinions of you. That fucks with a person's head. Like, especially being a kid, like a little fucking kid. 13 years old, you're a fucking child. Literal child. You are a child. You are a child. You know, you don't have the coping skills to fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like every childhood star needs severe and deep and transformative therapy to work through the things that they have been through in their childhood, being exploited by their parents, by their employers, for money. Literally, that is literally what it is. It's just kids being exploited for money. And that was a big part of Jeanette's story, is that her family was broke. They were broke, and her mom was like, oh, you should be an actress. My parents never let me be an actress, but you can be an actress, right? You're gonna be an actress for mommy. Literally, she said some weird shit along those lines. And Jeanette, you know, she was a little fucking baby girl. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna be an actress, mommy, you know, thinking the world of her mother, not knowing that she's a goddamn psychopath. No offense, but you know what? She titled her book, I'm Glad My Mom Died, so I don't think she takes offense to that. You know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, and I'm so glad that we as a society are taking it in, and we're reading it, and we're taking it in, and we are praising her. At least I am, and I know most of the people that have read the book or have read about it, we are all in support of Jennette McCurdy, because that girl, she has fucking integrity, you know, which is something not everybody has. Like 1 in 10 people have integrity. I just made that statistic up. I just pulled it out of my ass. Don't quote me on it. But that's what it seems like nowadays. Like 1 in 10 people have fucking integrity. And she could have easily taken that $300,000, signed a little NDA and been like, no, I'm good with my $300K. But then she would have been silenced for life. She would have had to live with that for the rest of her life. She would have never been able to tell her story, which is so important. It's so important to not be silenced. I have let myself be silenced by a lot of people in my life, you know, because talking about bad things that have happened to you is embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, not embarrassing like, oh, haha, look what happened to her, but it's embarrassing for the person talking about it, because you don't want others to know what you went through, because it is a source of inner shame, because you don't want people to think, oh, she went through that, like, oh, she's broken. You know what I mean? But it's not like that. We as a society need to start believing women. We really do, because a lot of times women take so much shit on from the world, from the people around them, and they keep it to themselves, and they keep quiet for fear of retaliation, for fear of slander against them. Literally just retaliation from the people that they are trying to appease. And I'm glad society is kind of shifting slowly. Could move a little faster. Fucking TikTok. I am just so proud of Jennette McCurdy for speaking out and for literally not accepting that $300,000, because you know damn well my good sis Jennette McCurdy is about to make a coin and a half. She's about to make that fucking $300K tenfold off of these book sales alone. That's not even counting the book tours, the speaking engagements, the interviews. My good sister Jennette McCurdy is going to make that $300,000 tenfold. And that is why I am glad she didn't keep her mouth shut. I am glad she is exposing and absolutely laying down the facts, because that's what it is. She was probably one of the only people that didn't accept that $300,000, because look at the Victorious cast. Do you ever hear them talk bad about said people at the company they worked at? Do you ever hear her co-stars talk bad about said company that they worked for? No. Also, another thing where it's like, if she would have accepted that money, maybe her career would have gone further like her other co-stars. Because notice, I want you guys to notice. Liz Gillies, Dynasty, freaking, was she on Dynasty? I don't know. Like, successful, amazing. That one girl from Victorious, the one that played Victoria Justice, she successful, you know what I mean? Ariana Grande, she was the most successful one of them all. And that leads me to believe this is some crazy, weird, wild conspiracy. Okay, let me turn on the lights in my room, because the lighting is so shitty in here. I'm sorry. I have this conspiracy theory. Oh, I don't even know if that's better. Whatever. Oh, I hate overhead light. I'm so sorry, everybody. The worst lighting ever. Oh my God. I don't like this. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get in bed. Lighting's a little bit better. Not my favorite, but whatever. What was I saying? I was saying a lot of things. A lot of things that I thought were very important. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was saying, you know, like, you see how, like, all of her co-stars and other people that worked for that network, none of them have really spoken out. None of them have really said anything, except for maybe, like, 1 or 2 scragglers here and there. No one has really spoken out. And notice that all of those people that stayed quiet, their careers kind of remained stable. Their careers, you know, flourished. For example, Miss Ariana Grande, she's the biggest star in the world, and she started off there. And I have a that's what I was talking about. I have a conspiracy theory. about Ariana Grande. This is a conspiracy theory. This is a fan theory. It's not the truth. It's just literally me speculating, pulling shit out of my ass. But I feel like they went to Ariana with that same $300,000 deal. Like, oh, we'll give you $300K if you just sign this and shut your mouth and never talk about it again. Ariana comes from a wealthy family who, you know, she comes from a very well-off, well-connected family. And this is my theory. I don't know if this is just my theory. Okay. This is my opinion. This isn't the cold, hard truth. This is just what I think. These are my speculations. Okay. These are my alleged speculations. I think when the network came to Ariana and her team with that $300,000 offer, they said, fuck no. That's what they said. They said, fuck no, we want more. And I think they gave her more. I think they gave her a lot more than $300,000 because she is one of the biggest stars in the world now. And I feel like she must have gone through something. I feel like she definitely went through something during her time working there. And I feel like since she came from a well-off, well-connected family, they had the resources, they had the lawyers, and they had the money to demand more, to have her needs met. Basically, what I think happened is Ariana's team made like a rebuttal and said, oh, you want us to be quiet? Oh, you want us to be quiet? You're lying.
You're fucking lying. Let me see. Open your purse. I see it right there. Give me your dollar.
Oh, okay. Open up that wallet, Nickelodeon, because $300,000 is not going to cut it. I'm sure her lawyers didn't say it like that exactly, but I think that's what happened. That is, tell me that didn't happen. Tell me that didn't happen. Like, literally, like, I know I'm just like some random person making speculations, but literally, like, I'm psychic. Like, I'm literally, like, I have a sixth sense.
I'm kind of psychic. I have a fifth sense.
Wait. Yeah, taste, touch, smell. Taste, touch, smell. Eyesight. Taste, touch, smell. Eyesight. Hearing. So yeah, I have a sixth sense. My intuition tells me that Ariana Grande's team was like, oh, what you're offering is chump change. We want 7 figures, you know, some crazy shit like that. Maybe upwards to 8. I don't know. And again, this is just me speculating. This is literally just me speculating. Like, imagine if my speculations were the truth. Honestly, with the way life works, with the way I've predicted a lot of things in my life, I really wouldn't be surprised.
It's like I have ESPN or something.
Again, it's just me speculating. Could not be true at all. It's just what I personally think happened. Anyways, goes back to Jeanette McCurdy turning down this money. I saw her interview and she like broke down. I felt for her because she was like, I could have taken that money. I could have put my niece through college. I could have done so many things, you know, with that $300,000. And she started tearing up and she said, but I feel like I chose the path of integrity. And I was like, oh my God, like, that's powerful. That is powerful. And it just goes to show how God never forgets about good people. You know, there's sayings like, oh, only the good die young, nice guys finish last, da-da-da-da-da. No. No, that just goes to show how, like, real karma is, because look at her now. She has a #1 best-selling book exposing the fuck out of every single person that wronged her. And I love her for that. I absolutely love her for that. And I am so happy she didn't take that money. I'm so happy she didn't take it because she's about to make it tenfold. Mark my words. I told you I'm psychic. I'm psychic and she is about to make that money tenfold. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you she is. And I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for her. I'm happy that she's getting the recognition she deserves because she fucking deserves it. She was a hard worker. She was an amazing actress. Reading that book and then looking back, watching an episode of iCarly and seeing how well she performed through that. Like, oh my God. And like, she didn't even like to act. Like, it was just her job for her. Like, oh my God. This girl is amazing. She's a trooper. 10 out of 10. I haven't even finished reading the book, mind you. I'm like, I would say 85% done with the book. From what I've read so far, she's such an amazing writer. And oh my God, there's one part in the book where she showed her mom like some of her writing, and her mother, instead of being like, oh my God, you're so good at writing, sweetie, I'm so proud of you, she said, you're not gonna like writing more than you like acting, will you? And I was like, oh my God, you're supposed to encourage your kids' talents no matter what they are. Like, if your kid's really good at writing, fucking encourage them to be a writer. Like, what? Like, are you joking? Like, don't be a bad parent. Like, geez. But that was her mother. I'm glad she started writing. I'm glad you started writing, Jeanette, because you know what? You're a gift to this world. You are. You are a gift to this world. And I'm so happy I get to see your beautiful words written on a page telling your truth. I don't even think she's ever going to watch this video. I don't even know why I just did that. But you know what? Just in the off chance that she comes by this video, I love you, girl. I'm rooting for you. I love you. Go buy the book, dude. Literally go buy the book. Go buy her book. I got 3 copies. I got the ebook, I got the hardcover, and I got the audiobook. She's a force to be reckoned with. And I'm so happy for her that she literally has overcome all of that adversity. Like, she has overcome a lot. And I don't know, I just wanted to get on here and like talk about it because I feel like it's really important. And I feel like this generation, especially the younger generation, needs to read more books. Y'all need to read more books. Stop scrolling mindlessly on your phone. I know we're all guilty of doing it, but like, just try to do it a little less. Go out, play with your friends, you know, like get a breath of fresh air. Get all your friends to play Fortnite with you. We as a country need to stop giving kids these infinity devices, because that's what they are. They're fucking infinity devices. You have the world at your fingertips, and these apps, these companies are robbing you of your time. They really are. But I'm not going to get into that right now because I have a whole spiel about that. But yeah, you guys, just read a book. Read books. Read fun books. Read books that you like. Read things that you like. You know, you don't have to read like Moby Dick if you don't want to, unless you have to for school. But like, you know what I mean? Like, just find things, find people that you like. Start like reading autobiographies or biographies of like celebrities that you like. You know, you'll be very surprised to read about their life stories and just learn about them as human beings and as people. I encourage all of you, get to reading. Reading is good for you. Reading is fundamental. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this vlog. I know it's super random, like impromptu. I had a lot to say. I had so much to say about Jeanette, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.